Good evening. I hope everybody finds a seat. Baruch Hashem, we had to add a table tonight. It's amazing to see how the Rebbe attracts the Jewish people. There's quite a few Jews that I met the first time tonight. Quite a few, really quite a few. There's another fellow, you know who you are, I'm not going to make a big deal, but to me and you, another fellow that disappeared for 7-8 years, and he reappeared tonight. You know what kind of good feeling that is in your heart, you know? You haven't seen a friend for 7-8 years. You've been calling and texting and WhatsApping and voice noting and who knows what. And then the Rebbe's 30th YAHRTZEIT, I gotta show up. This is so special. I love you, brother. So, we have tonight a beautiful program for you. I thank you all so much for coming. And we have a special speaker, guest speaker, Rabbi Shalom Moshe Paltiel. And the reason why I asked him to come and arranged it many months ago, and actually, you know the GEM organization, Jewish Educational Media. You know, Jewish Education. I mean, basically, they spread the Rebbe's talks on any platform. I think their goal is 50 million hits this year on YouTube. I mean, they're big. And they made a Gimel Tammuz event tonight, and they called Rabbi Paltiel. Rabbi Paltiel said, I'm booked. Rabbi Zaltzman, I'm booked in Brighton Beach, I'm booked. So why did I choose Rabbi Paltiel? This is another lesson for everybody, boys, ladies and gentlemen. I remember about 5 years ago, 6-7 years ago, Rabbi Paltiel was the keynote speaker at the International Conference of Shluchim in November, and their supporters say 5,000-6,000 people.
20 years ago, you know.
And he tells me, Efraim, that's 20 years ago. I said, what? That's Tovshin Samach Dal, that's 20 years ago. I thought it was 5-6 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, you better use your time, because time flies. Gotta tell you, you better do good things every day. Make somebody smile every day, because time flies very quickly. I'm telling you, the true story. Samach Daled. Yep. He was the keynote speaker at the International Conference, and I heard him. I said, this guy is good. I try to get him. He tells me this is 20, I thought it was 5 years. So listen, time flies. You know, we gotta, every day, you gotta fill it up. The Rebbe, every second was highest value. So the theme for tonight is the Rebbe, the faithful shepherd of the Jewish people. What does the Rebbe mean to me? So the reason why I told you about our speaker is that whoever has to go out for smoke breaks should do it less and smoke very quickly, because you don't want to miss. Really, he's very good. That's number one. Number two, the theme, the Rebbe, the faithful shepherd of the Jewish people. What does the Rebbe mean to me? L'chaim. So, I hope everybody has l'chaim. What is a full bottle doing here? A closed bottle. Come on. What's going on?
We're ready for you, Rabbi.
No, I said l'chaim already. Look at my bottle. Look at yours. Come on. Guys, come on, say l'chaim. We have a special l'chaim even for women. We have very good wine, 5%.
Good to see you.
Nathaniel, good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Very good Kingsborough.
Yeah, great guy. Nathaniel, don't throw anything at him. But Nathaniel was accepted at Columbia to be the voice for Israel and justice and the truth. Nathaniel is a big supporter of ours in Kingsborough College, Chabad of Kingsborough, and he's just a great energy guy. Hashem bless you with all the best. So I just want to, I know I'm not this guest speaker tonight, I'm not a speaker. It's not me. You hear me every week, enough is enough. You had a break this past Shabbos. The faithful shepherd. This is a very, very serious title. Moshe Rabbeinu had that title, Raya Mehemna, the faithful shepherd, or the shepherd of faith. Feeds the Jewish people with faith. Both true. I just want to say one story that encapsulates this a little bit. The shepherd of the Jewish people. Shh. Some of you heard it already, but it's okay. From 1951 till the early 70s, the Rebbe, or mid-70s, the Rebbe accepted people in his office with all their problems, all their questions, 3 times a week. From like 11 p.m. till about 4, 5, 6 a.m. That was his hours of accepting people. Because the day was a day of work. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. This is facts. You could find out exactly the day when then it became too much, so he started to take groups and letters. The Rebbe received mail. There was one person in the United States that received more mail than the Rebbe. That's the President of the United States. The President of the United States received more mail than the Rebbe. The next one was the Rebbe. Hundreds and hundreds of letters, bags and bags of letters. Actually, the picture of the flyers, the Rebbe holding a massive bag of letters to the Ohel, to read at the resting place of his father-in-law, the previous Rebbe, Rabbi YAHRTZEIT. And one time, there was this chassid with a few bucks, and he felt bad that the Rebbe has to, with his finger, open up all these letters, because the Rebbe opened up himself. The Rebbe had many secretaries, but a letter, the Rebbe opened up himself with his finger. And this chassid sent in a machine. You open up the letters. The Rebbe negated it, gave it back. Rebbe, what's wrong? I wrote a letter, what's wrong? He said the Rebbe said it makes too much noise. Okay? This chassid really cared for the Rebbe. And he said he called up he had a few dollars. He called up the company and spoke to the manager and said, maybe you could make, money is not an issue. Maybe you could make a machine that makes much less noise. Whatever it is, 100,000, 200,000, whatever it is. They did it. They made him a custom-made machine that opens the letters without noise, or almost without noise. He gave it to the Rebbe. 2 days later, comes back again. What's wrong now? Rebbe, I spent so much money on this. What's wrong now? It makes so much less noise. A few days later, an answer comes back from the Rebbe. Honestly, I don't know how. A few days, maybe the next day, maybe the same day, I don't know. The answer comes back with this. It says, some people, they seal their letter with, take a napkin from the sink, and they make a little wet and they seal it. Some people seal the letter with their saliva. Some people, they seal the letter with their tears. How can I use a machine for that?